match 12 of the HSBC Women's World Rugby 7 Series, and it's going to be a special one. Please welcome to the pitch, first of all, Argentina, but also welcome your hometown Hong Kong!
Match 12, Christy Ching leads out Hong Kong up against Argentina, all the way from South America in this World Series qualifying event. And Hong Kong need to pick it up a little bit. They'll be a bit shell-shocked from their earlier defeat to Kenya. And Argentina got thumped by Belgium. And this is a Pool B match. We've seen Belgium doing well. Hong Kong desperately need to win this, otherwise they will struggle to make the quarterfinals tomorrow. They started out strong, Rosie, in their first game and just tapered off towards the end.
Yes, they did. They had a number of substitutes come on just before halftime, and that seemed to cause a bit of confusion.
Let's hear it one more time for Hong Kong!
Referee is Rose Labreche from Canada, and Aggie Poon with the ball in her hands. Started well, scored a try, and was hooked early in the second half. Here we go. That's a nice restart. Christy Ching gets busy on Noella Billabek, the skipper. Rocky Garvey gets to start this game. Tries to get in there and make a mess of things. Sofia Gonzalez with the impetus. Inside, Maya Genjini in support. Argentina couldn't get on the scoreboard on their last game, and they'll be desperate to change that. This is Isabel Fontanarosa. And bundled into touch rather easily by Candy Cheng to end that opening passage. Hong Kong go quick. Chospo kicks it deep. There's no sweeper. Chugging back goes Gonzalez. Sorry, it's Hernandez. Up there is Aggie Poon, takes her in a classic tackle around the hips, brings her down as Fonta Narosa goes in and bridges. Chospo brings her down in a shirt tackle. Sofia Gonzalez gets thumped to the ground there, and she looks like she's winded. She's writhing around, but away go Hong Kong. Skipper Ching decides to straighten. Garvey fishes it out. And the arm is out there. You just can't do that at the breakdown. Ching again wants to get things going. Shamwai Sam knocks it on. Were they back 10? Doesn't matter. What an opening this is. Now as Billabek, the skipper, comes away. Nam has a go at her. Ching helps her. Nam gets a finger on it and just manages to swing her down to the ground. Otero. Straightening up goes Montero. This is a much improved looking Argentina from the first game. Scooting down the side goes Genjini, takes on Poon. She's too quick for her. And with a bit of a low swinging arm, just knocks her out. Good covering by the speedster.
It's a much better play from Hong Kong. You can see they've got their defensive structures in place, however they just need to come up a little bit hotter. They did well to cover that tackle, and Argentina are pressuring them in attack.
Nam up to Chapman. Nam just takes her eyes off the ball there, and she'll be cross with herself, and so will her coach, Anna Richards. You just don't need that on a defensive line out.
Hong Kong will be looking to pressure Argentina a bit this time.
Scrum is okay from Argentina. They did that a lot in their first game, just had no impetus in their back line. And going back is Yamila Otero. Poon gets a hand in there but knocks it on. Can't believe that it came at her.
It was good pressure from Hong Kong, but Argentina just gave a cut pass, not looking at where the player actually was. And Hong Kong will look to pressure again. They need this ball back. Argentina split their attack.
Came straight out. It's Christy Cheng on this side. Loose head. Here goes Gonzalez. Just been lacking a little bit of direction in open play, Argentina. They've got good skills and their set piece is okay, but someone just needs to take command, and that's what we see here from Fonta Narosa. She decides to just take the line on, gets caught up in Chosfold and Cheng. And again, they just rather laboured, slipping out of the tackles. Montero slips out of another one. Nam comes back at her, she's not going to get her. Valeria Montero goes around for the opening score. Just as I said, they had no penetration. They break the line twice and score a good team try.
Fortunately, just a few missed tackles there, not getting our arms wrapped around. Great running from Argentina.
And a bit of a hush over the stadium after that score. Sofia Gonzalez with the kick. Nails it. Argentina 7, Hong Kong 0. Game on here. Hong Kong. Just a little bit of pressure now. Look at those boots, Rosie. Do you have some like that?
Couple pairs.
Sofia Gonzalez to get us underway. How will Hong Kong handle that early setback? Out to the left, punches it out to the left. Nam takes it well, gives it to Poon. Back to Nam. Finds herself surrounded by the blue and white shirts. Now they swing it wide. Here comes Cheng. Puts in the big fin. Garvey's assisting nearby. Defence is pretty good so far from Argentina. So good, in fact, that they forced Hong Kong into a kick. And Aggie Poon has nailed that down to halfway. Chosfold goes in, gives it straight to Poon if she can get away here. But she can't. Chosfold's on hand. Candy Cheng just hasn't quite got the gas to get around the outside there, and Argentina struggling to deal with that.
That's a great exit play from Hong Kong. They weren't going anywhere, saw there was space. Aggie Poon did well to chase her own kick and get there.
That's one of her specialties, isn't it? The long kick and chase. We know she's got blistering pace. But the hooter is gone. Argentina have a defensive line out, which they've secured. What do they want to do? They just say, we're going to kick it out. We'll take those 7 points to the break. And Hong Kong, a little bit of pressure seeping in now as they break into their huddles for Anna Richards and Danielle Villain to get in there and speak to their charges. A loss here would almost certainly be the end for Hong Kong. And still got Belgium later on in the day who've looked good. Argentina 7, Hong Kong silencing this crowd. And this Pool B clash is a tight one. Hong Kong, with their first round loss to Kenya, desperate to stay in this competition. The top 2 teams from 3 pools will go through to the quarters, and the next best 2 teams on points will join them in the quarterfinals tomorrow. The semi-finals will be played at the big show, the main stadium, and the winner of the final tomorrow will join the World Series again. Look at the confidence from Argentina now, going for the cheeky short one there. They've caught Hong Kong napping, and they are showing real momentum now, Argentina. Here comes Montero, the try scorer, puts the fend in. Chong Kai-Yan cannot hold her, and coming back at her is Sham Wai-Sham, and it's a try. And what a start to the second half. Hong Kong just not paying attention.
Great little cheeky kick by Gonzalez for Argentina, making it thinking that we're going to go one way, immediate turn for the tiniest perfectly weighted kick.
It was perfect. It's hard to get those right.
They're tougher than they look, but it helps to have a speedster diving on it.
And the kick is away, so 12-0 Argentina. After not scoring a single point against Belgium earlier, they're leading the hometown here now, who have a small hill to climb. It's not a mountain. They've got the strike players, but we've not seen them with the ball yet. On the bench, we still have players like Natasha Olsen-Thorn. Not seen her yet. Need to get the ball into the hands of their strike players. Christy Cheng's under that one. Takes it well. There's a spring in the step of these Argentinians. They didn't fly 1,000 hours to come second. Nam fires it away to Sham. This is Kwong So-Yan up to the 22 now. 5 minutes remaining, 80 meters, 90 meters to get their first score. Argentina's defense holds solid. Nam takes it quickly, scoots away, runs into trouble. Were they 10? Referee says it's fine. Looks like Aggie Poon is no longer on the field, so that blistering pace is gone. Josfold decides to kick. There's no sweeper. Coming through is Cindy Cheng. Christy Cheng takes her in a good tackle. Wins the penalty for her side, does the skipper. Josfold taps and goes. She's not 10. The arm is out. Gets up and, well, they just stand there in a Mexican standoff. And the pocket, Labreche goes to the pocket.
Gonzalez is off.
There's an important 2 minutes now for Hong Kong.
That's well worked by Hong Kong. They're moving up the field now. Argentina down 1.
Cindy Ewan takes the field for Hong Kong.
Speedster Guyan Chong standing out really wide. They'll be looking to utilize her.
I think Olsen-Thorn might have picked up a wee injury in that first game. That's why we've not seen her. Emily Sieur's on the field as well. Frenchie in number 1. And they'll be expecting something here from their big name players. Plenty of experience on the field for Hong Kong. Here goes Chong. Just stays in field. Rescuing it, Cindy Ewan. It's perilously close to the side. And look at the counter-rucking from Argentina. There is a huge turnover for Argentina. Hong Kong just lacking a little bit of confidence, maybe. Isabel Fontana Rosa now with the ball. Hong Kong gonna start feeling it. Again, Argentina break through the line with relative ease. Pins her ears back. Chosvold's not going to get her. Sorry, it's Cindy Ewan. And they're going to go 80 metres through Pedroso. And they've scored 3 good tries, have Argentina, and stunned the locals here. 17-0. She doesn't look happy.
Fortunately, just a mix-up in communication there of who was taking the tackle. 2 Hong Kong players on 1, leaving an overlap, which Argentina took advantage of and ran straight through.
Hong Kong not left with a lot of pace on the field, unfortunately. Aggie Poon is back on the field. $17-0, the kick is away. Plenty, it's a pressure cooker now for Hong Kong. They've got to score 3 times. And
in about
to be
3
fair,
minutes.
yep, to be fair, they haven't looked like scoring a try so far, unfortunately for them and their fans.
Fortunately, they need to retain possession of the ball.
Sofia Gonzalez with the restart. Argentina back to 7 players, so they managed to not only stop Hong Kong scoring, they got one of their own. You can see the hunger now from Argentina. That was missing in their first game. Hong Kong desperate to get something going. Sieur trundles it up to halfway, gets the legs going, keeps going. Kwong over the top, but it's not clean for Chosvold. It's scrappy and good counter-rucking, you got to say, by Argentina. And now they come away down the sideline again with Giraldo coming across as Cheng barrels her into touch on the 22, but precious time has been used. Up goes Cindy Ewan on the 22. Just can't seem to get it to ground. Argentinians have grown an extra leg. Chosvold again with the kick. There's no sweeper back there. Coming through is Poon. Can she get the bounce? Yes, she can. And how about that from Aggie Poon? Finally, they break through and go 80 metres. But it's going to be a little bit too late, unfortunately. Yes, indeed, there's the hooter. So 17 points to 7 in front of us. The Argentinians are all full of hugs. They know they've pulled off a great win here. And that's 2 losses to Hong Kong. They'll have to come back against Belgium later today and try and score a lot of points to try and get into one of those best 2 non-qualifying spots. So bit of a setback for Anna Richards and her charges, but well played to Argentina. They really brought that to Hong Kong. They thoroughly deserved the win. 17 points to 7 here at the SoCon Po.
Star program next. Star program next.
Yeah. Good on you.
And we have coming up next the STAR program. This is a new program by the HKRU designed to feed into the national age grade for girls with Hong Kong passport holders in order to feed into the Sevens program, so we get some new blood. Look out for some future superstars.